November the 1st. Blazers won 132-119. And Davis, as we mentioned, was out. Damian at 26 on that night. Randall 29 to lead NOLA. Tip won by New Orleans, and Randall has it up top with Davis drop.
That's the shot.
Fourth game in 7 nights for New Orleans, coming off a 140-point outing, shooting better than 50%, 19 threes made, and losing to Golden State. Immediately three. Got it.
So it wasn't just the playoffs last season where New Orleans clearly was going to make sure Damian didn't get the look and they were going to give up weak side shots. That happens because you double up. You never want to double from the rim, and it's 4 games in a row in double digits.
Here's Holiday, gets to work with a turnaround jump shot. Holiday, as we mentioned, having a career year. Minu does a nice job to get him to step back and fade. Turner late and joining the crowd. Eyeballs Davis, brings him outside and shoots over him.
It never matters how tall or long.
What's the survey here? 40 seconds. Differential of about 20 here on the clock. Comes off the screen and finds Chief, who's had the hot hand. Bingo. Seth Curry will stay on with Collins, and Evan Turner out there as well completes your Blazer 5. 7 to shoot. Collins the drop step. In he comes and laid it up and in.
Man, the Blazers beat up.
Double. Throws it outside, anticipating Collins. Jackson steers it away. Good hustle play by the young lad. He'll lay it up and in. On the show the other night, he had 9 threes against this New Orleans team. The two teams set a record.
Oh, watch your hand.
Layman right down the middle. They rolled out the carpet for him. To Davis. Davis 3 of 7, 8 points. They come to double. Out of the double finds Holiday. Then they repost Davis. And he sends in a jump hook of about 8 feet. Evan Turner the board. The Blazers win that scramble play. Evans spinning across midcourt. Outside to Nurk. Gives the nod to Jake. Backdoor cut. Sledgehammer. Oh! Fear the turtle. From the beast.
That's the dunk we were looking for.
Peyton comes back and lays one softly in. Time now to find out what we're loving tonight with the McDonald's What I'm Loving replay.
Looks like one of those 10 assists from Nurk in his triple-double, his first ever the other night. Dribble that action. The threat of the handoff is there. Defenders overplay. And Jake able to go back door on the cut and throw that thing down.
Loving that action. All loving McDonald's 100-point play. Nurk makes it tough on him. So does Aminu. He pries it free and sends to Layman. Holiday immediately picks him up. He goes back door. Up top. There he is again. Nurkic throws a beauty. And Layman with a 2-hand ripper. Falling from the ceiling with that one. Layman with 11. Holiday batted his eyes, and Layman was by him, just like that.
And Nurk was looking for the lob before Jake even made the cut. That shows you what his teammates are thinking of him. They want Jake cutting and going back door because of the hops.
Here he is again.
Jake,
he throws a 3! And he exalts the crowd. 59-46 count. 3:56 to go in the second. Exuding confidence. Layman with 14. CJ overplays, has the pick, races the other way. He'll tomahawk one down. The Blazers burst. They just bust out to a 15-point lead. 3:41 left in a second. Oh, an eruption here at Moda. Randall comes back with a bit of a silencer, 2-hand jam, but let's see what the Blazers come with now. Here's Lillard.
This crowd will still be going crazy.
Well, we mentioned New Orleans' 25th defensive rating. Layman comes to the ball, another 3, and cans another one. Are you kidding me? An out-of-body experience. Jake Layman, 3 of 5 from 3, 17 in 9 minutes for Layman. Davis comes right back and he lays it home. But the Blazers have put 66 on the board. Here's Layman again off the screen. Hesitates, looking to shoot. Gives it up, gets it back. Picked up on the switch. Turns, fires another 3. Got another one! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! 4 of 6 from 3. Layman with 20. Randall comes right back beneath the rim. Swings it outside to Davis. Strolls to the lane and laid it up and in.
One of the best times to shoot him. Defense cannot get matched back up.
Blazers' largest lead up 19. Nurk denies the lob up top on the ceiling to Davis. And the Blazers come the other way. Damian double outside to CJ. Has a step. Glides to the glass and laid it in.
2 reasons it's that easy. One, Anthony Davis is on the other end of the...
Pelicans with Holiday shooting 7 of 9. 16 points. Are shooting 55%. Yet they trailed here to the Blazers 83-67.
Oh,
Mo!
Dame
jump pass. Aminu heaves a 3 in and out.
It's a good read from Dame. He went to Chief on that instead of the roll guy because Anthony Davis, who was guarding Chief, cheated in with the help.
CJ looking for the dribble handoff to Dame. He's got Miller on his hip. He'll step back and bomb one over at Lillard on a step back beauty. He's got 14 tonight. Golden State. Dame goes into the air and a block by Miller. Came down with it, blocked again.
Well, he can get this.
Frazier leaks out and lays it in.
I thought Jake was going to go over the top to try to get that at the rim.
It's the time of year you start talking about tiebreakers because after tonight, the Blazers will have just 14 home games and then 21 road. Frazier jackknifes into the... So here's New Orleans on an 11-2 run. Blazers lead it by 12. 10-10 to go in the fourth. Myers outside, standstill 3, got it. Oh, they needed that.
Oh, big shot.
And in comes Davis and Randall. Miller on the inbounds gets an open look, and it's a 10-point lead with 8:35 remaining. Miller. Here comes New Orleans to get it to single digits. Moore operating to the baseline. Angles in, tried to reverse, swatted away, got it back, pumped it up and in. And it's an 8-point lead. Blazers led by 21. 18-5 run for New Orleans. CJ fouled as he went up. Count the bucket.
Frazier.
Davis comes down with a rebound. Off the miss, the Davis miss. It's Lillard with a board, and here now are the Blazers by 11. Dame redirects off the screen, a right to left. Pumped it up and in. And a foul as Frazier got a piece. You know, you'd look back on the Blazer defense, I would say it's been good on Davis, even though the guy's like 9 of 17.
It's okay. You can play good defense, and people can hit better shots.
Backing down is Randall. He'll lay it up and in.
He does that to everybody. That's not reserved just for Zach, the running through your chest.
Randall 13 and 8 tonight. New Orleans comes back with a couple of buckets. And they pull here to within 11. 4:18 remaining. Damian double team, pass deflected. Aminu makes the catch between the legs, into the lane, drops it off. Collins leads to the hole, laying it up and in. Al-Farouq Aminu didn't know he had that in his bag of tricks.
What was nicer, the handle or the pass? I mean, both of them.
How long's he been sitting on that action? Miller with it. Tosses outside to Randall for 3. Got it.
Now, he's made his most threes of his career this season. He's made 27 coming to this.
Comes to Collins, catch and shoot 3 off the back iron. Rebound batted up for grabs. CJ up after. Evan may have gotten a deflection. It comes to Dame. Fakes. Resettles for 3. Got it! They'll play 3 and 4 nights against very tough competition. Utah, Oklahoma City, a night off in Phoenix, and then the Phoenix Suns, who are resurgent now with Kelly Oubre. 128-112 final. Blazers defeat New Orleans here tonight. 300 coaching victories for Terry Stotts.